Hello there. I thought I was to talk about Mass Effect 3. And before I start, let me just say this. There will be spoilers, so if you've not played the game, you've not completed it, don't watch this. And the people who have played this, you probably know what part I'm going to bitch about the most. You all know. We all know. But first, let me just say this. I was about to say that I really did enjoy Mass Effect 3 until to that certain point at the end. And I thought I was to voice the parts I like about it and see if anyone agrees with me or disagrees with me. But usually, my most favorite part is usually the interaction with the characters. I mean, I think the best interaction with the characters I've seen in this game is Garrus and Tali. But I think there's a few others. And, well, I think Liara's got a good few moments. Yeah, Liara's got a good few moments as well. And there was someone else. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to be a bit more memorable. I know there was someone else. This is on the tip of my tongue. So we got Garrus, Tali, and Liara. And I'm sure there was someone else. I've forgotten. It might come back to me later, but I know there's someone else. But Tali and Garrus were like my romance options with the fam ship and the male Shepard as well. And actually, another good thing in this game is Shepard himself. He's finally shown to be human. I mean, like 2 games, and this is the first time he's shown to be human. He has self-doubts about himself and his ability to accomplish his mission and such. Or, are we actually going to win this? Are we actually going to survive this war against the Reapers and such? He always seemed very confident. And he actually questioned about his very own existence as well in this game. Where, is he truly human or is he just a VI who thinks he's human? I don't think we get that answer, actually, because in the game you did find logs in Cerberus, the Illusive Man's hideout, about the about Shepard's progress in the Lazarus project. As I said, we don't know what Shepard is. He was dead, and he's back from the dead. How did you make his brain work again? I think they did say they fixed it. I've kind of forgotten now, but even depends who survived. Was it Kaylin or Ashley? Also questions about Shepard's very own existence right now, of what he is. But also they had trust issues because he was with Cerberus, and they're like Alliance. They're Alliance fanboys and girls. And so on. And funny enough, I think the only people who actually trust... No, there's actually very few. There's actually a lot of people who trust you at the start anyway. And knows about your death, like Liara, Tali, and Garrus. They all stick up for you as well. I love those guys. I think Garrus has got like a huge fan base as well. He's got like this huge... Yeah, he's got a huge fan base. I don't know about Tali. I think Tali's also got a fan base as well. I love Tali. See, the thing that I love about Tali is, she's technically minded. She is smart, and she's actually bashful and shy and gets embarrassed very easily, like stuttering words. I find that cute. So I do, and. Garrus, he's amazing as well. He's good-natured. He's serious when he needs to be. And when people just takes, he's also very. He's got a sense of justice about him. He wants to help do things. He wants to help people as well, no matter what kind of race they have. And I just love Garrus for that. Not only he's a good friend. And he's a good, he's a good friend. Actually, probably close to a brother, in my opinion, in Mass Effect. But of course, if you're a fam ship, he's a hopeless romantic as well, and I just love him for it. He says, like, if I was a woman, I'd fall in love with him as well. I didn't do Liara's romantic scenes because I was watching most of her scenes on YouTube because I was into Tali at that time. I still love Tali. Oh, and yeah, I'll get complaints about Tali's being later. And also, I just love the moment when she got drunk. It was hilarious. I mean, seriously, it was cute and hilarious at the same time. God, I'm trying to get this, I don't know what it was, this into the emergency pothole or something. That's a straw, Tali. Oh. Because again, because her getting drunk makes sense because she just saw Merida defined against her own father, the exact opposite of Tali, who never really opposed her own father, but wanted to follow into she wanted to follow in his own footsteps, but didn't really want his responsibility and so on. Which, yeah, is somewhat understandable. I would say somewhat, but I'm not going to say fully understandable because I've not been in her position. No, actually, I have been in a position, but that wasn't with my father, that was with my mother, and that was for a different reason. But it simply was I didn't want to become her, so I'll stop talking about myself. That's a different matter. What I found strange is when I started my game, and you know, like the missions like the Overlord project and the Shadow Broker and so on. I didn't do the last DLC because I heard it wasn't really good, but I still bought it, but I never did it. So I don't know what events that created in Mass Effect 3, but when I started with Mailship, for some reason they didn't acknowledge me of taking part in these missions. I was like, I took part in these missions. I did. What the hell are you talking about? And I met the brother of the Overlord, the scientist guy, and he was like, "Oh, it's my brother and stuff." And I'm like, "Hang on, I put you in jail. What the hell am I? What the heck? What? I've been in the mission with you. What's going on?" So after I completed that game, male ship, I did female ship, which I had. And when I did her, they acknowledged her of doing the missions with them, which I found hilarious. I'm thinking, okay, something went wrong with my mail ship. Did I load the wrong save or something? I don't know. Maybe I got confused between male ship and female ship missions, but I'm sure I did male ships. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. Yeah, I did, but I don't know what's going on there. I remember on that great moment from Garrus. The fucking, on top of this, I think a bridgeway or something, on the Citadel. And of course, it was male ship, it was just a great, two great friends going out and just shooting glasses. And I was just finding it funny how Garrus, steals, makes a laugh out of Shepard's. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite spot on the Citadel. Garrus going, I'm Garrus Bergen, and this is my favorite spot on the Citadel. And if you're a female ship, it was a great romantic moment they have there as well. When they went on the date, and I'm sorry, just some of the moments Garrus said, like, have you seen Turia swim? It's not very good. It's a lot of flaring about. And I like there's actually someone who left a comment when someone showed this scene as a female ship, and when he grabbed female ship, it's still slightly over the balcony just to give her a kiss. Someone left this comment in Garrus saying, Shepard's dead. What do you mean she's dead? Well, I saw her dropped her in the huge lake. The huge lake in the Citadel. Like, well, why didn't you go and save her? Well, have you seen Turia swim? I forgot what it is. There's a lot of blaring about. Sorry. Especially the moment where the box of chocolates. I was from Doctor. Oh, I forgot her name, but I know you saved it in Mass Effect 1 with Garrus. Like Turian chocolate with Tali. I have some Turian chocolate if you want to help yourself with it. But you've got Turian chocolate? Yeah, Doctor something something. Sword and for me. Gave it to me. She said she saw it and she said she saw it and she fought me when she saw it and stuff. And I was like stuff like that. It went way over his head what that means. And if I can find it funny how Tali says, "Watch yourself, Shepard." And even those are the moments where the characters interact with each other. There was a part where Joker and Garrus actually start making jokes to each other about each other's races, and they just have a good laugh about it. And even Tali and Garrus had a good scene talking to each other as well. But there was something else as well. Yeah, Ashley Williams actually gets drunk as well. I didn't have Ashley Williams as man-ship because I had a Karen. I can't say his fucking name properly. I don't remember his name very well because, you know, he's a boring character. But even Ashley's a boring character. She's always been boring. But that's usually with Mass Effect 1 because very few characters in Mass Effect 1 weren't really that intriguing. I think only Tali and Liara were a bit more intriguing to me. Garrus wasn't that open that much. He did speak and all that, but he wasn't what you know him as Garrus from Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. His personality is completely changed. Not completely, but he's a lot more open. He's a lot more fun-going as well, which is what I like. And I should really talk about the other characters. Well, EDI. Not much. I think it was mainly about. I was somewhat interested in EDI, but it was mainly that I don't think she was characterized very well when she experienced the new body that she has and her relationship with Joker. I didn't think that was very well built up in a way, so it didn't make it that interesting. And I was like saying, where is this going to lead? And then, of course, there's James. Once again, I don't think James is really a bad character. I think the problem is, I don't know, I think what is he, Mexican, Spanish, something like that. But, yeah, he's going to local and all that. I don't know if they actually do that or not, or that's just that's a stereotype. But he wasn't that interesting. You don't really get to talk to him much. You don't really get to know his own personal issues. Actually, he did have a few personal issues, but